Hey, it's day 56. It's actually a little bit into day 57. It's been a long day. I worked about 10 hours. I worked from 7 to 5 non-stop. And then I drove over and went to a friend's barbecue. Rode around on a dirt bike a little bit, which was kind of fun. Of course, there's this little tiny, like, girls or kids dirt bike. But it's still fun. And then came home. I got home probably 11:30 maybe, and just finished my exercise, and am heading to bed when I have to get up in the morning and work at 7 again, and I have at least 2 jobs I got to do tomorrow, and I think I'm slowly killing myself. So hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to actually rest and not have such long days. But I've gotten a couple of really nice messages the last week, which is great. It really helps me out. A couple of people have asked me how a lazy bastard like me keeps myself motivated, keeps doing this. It's been almost a month. I'm sorry, not a month. It's been over a month. It's almost 2 months. See, I'm a little addled. And I really think that doing these videos is probably the single best thing I've done as far as keeping myself going every day. I think I've said this kind of thing before. But basically it does 2 things for me. One, I'm holding myself accountable to other people, even though it's just imaginary internet people. But I'm holding myself accountable every day, which really works for me. Anytime I have a problem with following through with something, if I find some way to hold myself accountable all the time, that works for me pretty well. And then the other thing it does is it's created something of a support group or a little community of people who are looking out for me and offering encouragement and advice, and it's really great. I get several comments and messages every week, and I just want you guys to know that it's really helpful and makes me feel good, and I really appreciate it, and it's keeping me going. So yeah, so thanks to all of you out there watching and sending your messages. It's really nice. And yeah, so I did eat too much at the barbecue at my friend's house, and I shouldn't have, and I'm gonna have to cut back. I'm going to have to be really careful on the food here, because I think that's the part that's killing me. The exercise I've been pretty consistent with, and since my goal is weight loss more than the muscle gain right now, the fact that I haven't been to the gym quite as much this week isn't such a big deal. That I'm doing my cardio every day is more important at this juncture, and I have been doing that. Now school starts next week. It starts on Wednesday. And that means that my life is going to have to be a lot more structured, because I've got to have my daughter in school and everything. So I think it's actually going to be a little bit easier for me to eat better, because I'll have what I tend to do, what works really well for me, is to on Sunday go do all my shopping and then cook up a bunch of stuff and keep it frozen. I even have a freezer now. I got myself a big freezer that I can keep stuff in, and that way I'll have more healthy food around the house. I'll be less likely to go out to eat somewhere or grab something quickly or just eat whatever's close by. I'll have some healthy stuff on hand, and I think that'll help a lot. And the other thing I'm hoping that the other thing I really need to do is get my sleep pattern. I mean, it's 12:30 right now. It's going to be 2 o'clock before I fall asleep. I've got to get up at 6 in order to go be at work at 7. And this is the 4th or 5th day in a row that I've gotten that little sleep, and it's gonna kill me if I don't get a handle on it. So that's really the next thing I really want to focus on, is sleeping better, and so I know it helps with the exercise. It'll help me have more energy and be a little less brain dead than I can be sometimes. All right. Yeah, so thanks again for watching the videos. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but was kind of fun. And I will talk to you mañana. Have a good rest of the weekend.